welcome back to Country Views. I have another great recipe for you guys. It is going to be my microwave, sugar-free, low-carb, keto-friendly cheesecake with the twist on top. Let's get started. I'll show you how. All right, guys, so make sure you have a big bowl handy. Now, this does call for half of the ingredients I'm about to use, but I doubled it because we want more cheesecake. We love cheesecake. So if you're doing the double batch, you want 2 sticks of cream cheese. Any brand you want will do. If you're doing the smaller version, just use 1. So you're going to put that right in your bowl. Make sure you have either a stand mixer or a hand mixer. And make sure you get all that cream cheese off, because that's going to make a difference in your flavor, okay? Now here goes my second one. And the easiest way I found to get all the cream cheese off the wrapper, you just put it inside your bowl, kind of hold it up, and take one of these and it'll get it off the rest of the way. See? All right, so let's set that to the side here. Now what you want to do next is you want to put your sweetener in here with your 2 sticks of cream cheese. If you do not like Splenda or a Great Value brand of Splenda, you can use any kind of sweetener you want. Just make it comfortable for your home. But make sure you use 1 cup for double the recipe. If you want to do half of the recipe, use a half a cup. Put that right in there with your cream cheese, okay? Alright, now, so I'm going to kind of just get the cream cheese off that is in here. Now it's going to get loud for a minute. You want to start breaking it up before you start mixing it, and you want to mix it until it is fluffy. All right, it's going to get loud in here for a second. So start off slow so your sweetener doesn't go everywhere. All right, now you can crank it up a little bit. And you're just going to blend it until it's fluffy. Oh, and I forgot to tell you guys, make sure your eggs and your cream cheese is room temperature. It makes it so much easier to mix. Alright, now that's about how you want it, that creamy. Alright. Now you want to start adding your other ingredients. So you just want to do 2 pinches of salt, small pinches, okay? And then you want to do 2 teaspoons of vanilla. There again, use half of it if you're only doing half, okay? You want to use 1 teaspoon of lemon juice. This was freshly squeezed. You can use the pre-squeezed if you like. It's whatever's comfortable for your home. Dump that in. Half of that if you're making half. Just cut everything in half that I'm adding if you want half of the recipe, okay? Now, I have a half a cup of heavy whipping cream. And the heavy whipping cream, I want to show you guys before I add this. It is only 1 carb and no sugars. And this whips up really well. This is what they make whipping cream out of. Alright, so add that in. And it comes out a little thick, so get your little spatula thing and make sure you get it all out, okay? Alright, so that's done. Then what I like to do is I like to add a half a cup of my 0 sugar caramel macchiato creamer. Okay, That whips up just like the heavy whipping cream. All right. So now you want to mix this all together before you add your eggs. Start off slow and then go fast. I'm telling you guys, this is so divine. Once you have it this way, made this way, and if you're low carb, diabetic, keto, you're gonna love this, guys. I'm cranking this heat up. And while I'm mixing this, thank you for our newcomers to our channel. Be sure to like and subscribe. Thank you, our Country View Juniors, for revisiting us. Be sure to keep cooking in the kitchen, but make sure you are safe. And you want to mix this until it's fluffy, just gradually cranking your speed up. Alright, now what you want to do before you add your eggs, you want to taste your mixture to make sure that your mixture is sweet enough. So just take a little spoon. Plenty sweet, guys. Alright, so now I got 4 large eggs, and what you're going to do is you're going to start your blender or hand mixer and add 1 egg at a time. All right, so all the eggs are in. Now you're going to get more of a runny consistency now that your eggs are in. And your cheesecake might look a little bit on the yellow side from the egg yolks. That's okay. It's going to come out beautiful and it's going to taste amazing. So crank your speed up at this point. And you want to mix it for about 1 minute or until a little bit thicker than what it is. What it started out to be. I'll show you guys what it's supposed to look like. So just bear with me here. Now I will tell you guys, I dyed my hair a strawberry golden blonde, just the top of it. I didn't wear it down today, but in my next video I will. And you guys can tell me what you think. If you like that or the darker color better. Alright. I think it's getting to the consistency. Alright. So take your spatula. Scrape your sides down because you get all that goodness up on the sides that are not getting down in the batter. See? So once you get all that scraped down in the batter, you want to give it one more good mix, okay? If you guys want to see me make a certain recipe, comment below on the video what you would like, and I'll come up with a real good one. It doesn't matter whether it's regular, keto, low carb, diabetic. I can make anything, guys. Alright, so now we are where we need to be. And I'm going to just pop these off in the sink now. Alright, so now you want it to be about this consistency. Let me grab a spoon and show you guys. See how it's kind of runny but kind of thick? That's how you want it. Okay, you don't want it too thick because then it will burn in your microwave. Alright, so we're going to set this to the side. Now, you can make this two ways. You can make it crustless, or you can make it with crust. I'm making it with a crust because I found a pecan pie crust today, guys. And it is only 9 carbs, 1 dietary fiber, so that makes it 8 carbs. And it is only 3 grams of sugar. So if you don't mind having a pecan pie crust, you can use this. But I'm not using this container. I'm using my microwave safe cheesecake container. I sprayed the bottom with some Pam spray and just put some parchment paper at the bottom. You can use parchment, wax, it doesn't matter. And just put it down in there. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open this pie crust up, and I am going to put it down on my parchment paper. It'll all come out, guys, I promise. So keep opening it up, and then what you want to do now is just take your pie crust and just start crumbling it down in there. All right, it's okay. You want to break it so you can reform it, okay? You're probably thinking, oh, that's going to come out crumbly. I promise it's going to be good, guys. All right, so now what you want to do is, actually, you probably should only use maybe half of this. So let's dump half of this out, because this bowl is not going to make enough room for the cheesecake if I don't watch what I'm doing here. All right, so now that we got this all in, okay, what you're gonna do is just kind of press it in. It is gonna be crumbly at first, but the cheesecake is going to stick to it as you cook it. All right, so it's gonna look like that. Now you are ready for your cheesecake filling. And what I do is I take my little miniature ladle and I ladle it until I am ready to go here. And I will put it like this in hopes that you guys can see what I'm doing. Let's move you guys over here so you can see. Okay, so here's your cheesecake mixture, okay? So I'm just gonna start ladling it right on top of this crust. I'm telling you guys, this is divine. Ooh, little lick behind the camera here. That's good stuff, I'm telling you guys. It's very good. And then making it in the microwave on top of that, wow-wee. So just keep doing this until you get about half of your mixture in. And then you're going to check it and see if that is how you want it. All right? And make sure you leave room for it to grow, because it will grow in size as you cook it. All right, so I have about half of my mixture in. You want to go about halfway up the bowl. All right, now I'm just going to go like this, get the air bubbles out. And you're going to go over to your microwave and you are going to microwave it for 5 minutes and then check it. I'll be right back with you. Okay guys, so the cheesecake is out of the microwave and it came out beautiful. 5 minutes did the trick. This is what it looks like. It might be a little jiggly in the middle still, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and pull it out, the whole parchment paper, and we are going to set it on our plate to cool. Peel back your paper here, okay? Now that's what it's going to look like. Let me give you a close-up. Tell me if that doesn't look good, guys. It's cooked just perfectly. You just gotta let it sit up and dry. So, meanwhile, while that's cooling and drying, I'm gonna show you guys the next step here. So, this is my turtle cheesecake. Now, my husband can't eat full nuts, so that's why I picked up this pecan crust and did it this way. Now I'm gonna add the toppings to the top. Today I'm using Great Value chocolate flavored syrup. It's sugar free. All right. We're gonna add some of that right on top of this cheesecake while it's cooling. That way it all can just stick together as it cools, okay? Alright, so you just want to back and forth, like so. And actually, let me move this out of the way so you guys can see better what I'm doing. Alright, so we got that, right? So now, you want to take a butter knife and just spread your chocolate around to where some's falling to the edges as well. Alright. Doesn't that look yummy, guys? Oh, little chocolate behind the camera. Alright, our next topping is sundae syrup. It's caramel. It's made with Splenda. It's sugar-free. It's made by Smucker's. So we're going to peel that baby open. If it'll come open for me. I always have trouble trying to get these open. Alright, we got her open. Give it a little shake, shake, shake. Now you want to just back and forth and then back and forth again. Doesn't that look good, guys? I mean, honestly. Now take some of your pecan pie crust and just kind of crumble it over the top in real small crumbles, like so. And let's give you guys a close-up. Look at that, guys. All right, I'm gonna set it in my fridge to cool for 1 hour. And when it's done cooling, we'll come back and we will have a taste test. Okay, guys, so it has not been an hour. It's been a half an hour. But I just want to show you guys how firm it's already starting to get. I slide it right off my parchment paper with the help of this little spatula here. I'm going to cut a little piece for you guys to see. Recommended amount is to let it sit for 1 to 3 hours, but I'm doing this to show you guys what it looks like on the inside. Doesn't that look good, guys? Friends and family, you know you want to bite. Let's have a taste test, shall we? And I just want to show you guys how the crust came out. Doesn't that look good? Alright, let me grab a fork here and we will have a taste test. Alright, are you guys ready? Let's have a taste test. So there is my piece. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Oh my gosh. That's so yummy. Look at that. Alright, so let's have a taste test of this yummy cheesecake. Gosh. Oh my gosh. You have to make this. Low carb, keto, sugar-free, diabetic friendly. You guys are in for a treat. On that note, I am going to finish this yummy deliciousness And I will see you guys on the next video. Bye.